Hello, Delta Middle School families and students. I'm Doug Craig. I'm the Assistant Principal Athletic Director here, and I just wanted to share some information. But first, I want to tell you how excited we were to have kids back last week. It seemed like it went really well. Kids were wearing their masks and doing everything they had to do to keep us here at school. So I'm really proud of them and for all the work the families have done to have your kids ready to come here. The two topics I want to talk to you about are Chromebooks, and this year we want every student to have one checked out to them, just in case we end up going into an online version of our school at some point due to the virus. So we've got a $35 rental fee for the year, just like we have in the past. And your student needs to make sure that their Chromebook's here every day, charged up, and ready to go. If there's any issues with it at all, we need to bring it into the office and be communicating that so that we can get it repaired. Our teachers are working really hard to prepare lessons now that have a copy or some of the work online so that students are used to accessing it there. So if they did have to go home, it's kind of a seamless transition, and we should find much more success in the way that we've got things planned this year. The other thing is our athletics for here at the middle school. We've decided as a district to delay the start of all the seasons until September 28th. That gives us just about 5 full weeks of kids being back at school to prove that our precautions for not spreading the virus are going to work, that we can keep kids healthy. So on September 28th, we'll start our football and volleyball seasons, and they'll run through till the start of our Thanksgiving break at about November 20th. We are going to do a cross-country season prior to that. That'll start next Monday, August 31st, and run through the first week of October. With cross country, we've got to modify that a little bit because chassis restrictions on the high school runs is they're not allowed to have as many athletes, and we've always shown up to those same events to use their timing system and run the same courses, and that's not going to be possible this year. So we're going to present it more as a running club. We'll still practice, we'll still do some competitive runs, but it's just going to look a little bit different. And then from the Thanksgiving break through the end of the year, we won't have any sports at all. We'll come back on January 5th and start boys basketball. And there'll be a 6-week season running up to our February or our winter break. And when we come back, we'll start both girls basketball and wrestling. That'll run for a 6-week season into the first week of April. And then we'll start our track season, and we'll go to the middle of May with that. With the rearrangement, we actually get longer seasons than we typically have. I know it's going to be challenging for some families to balance those requirements. Chassis got some significant restrictions around activities and people who attend and how the coaches interact with kids and things like that we'll be communicating more specifically about as we get closer to those seasons. But we're super excited to be able to offer sports on mostly a normal schedule with every season, and we're looking forward to another great year here at Delta Middle School. If you guys have questions or need any other information, please feel free to get a hold of me. Thank you very much.